Situation. Why gotta escalate the situation?
I'm gonna go get some handcuffs.
Get the hell out of here. Go ahead. Yeah, you're dismissed.
Do not follow me. Do you understand? You are in a restricted area.
You're dismissed. You're dismissed.
You need to stay right here.
You're dismissed.
Everything you still have his head on his daddy. Hey, does he still have his head on his pillow crying? Does he still have a head on his pillow crying?
Who's that, Avery?
Avery. He looked like he needed tissue.
A simple visit to a public facility takes a sharp turn when a plainclothes officer explodes with anger over a supposed restricted area, but with no signs, no gates, and no legal ground to stand on. What follows is a public standoff where the real question isn't who has authority, but who actually understands the law. In a world where access is open and cameras are rolling, ignorance of rights meets its match.
40.
Right here.
Whoa. Why are you getting in his face, man?
Why are you guys in a restricted area? You need to get out of the restricted area.
Don't touch me.
This is a restricted area. You're not supposed to be here.
Don't touch me.
Don't touch me.
Don't touch me.
I've asked you several times to get outside of a restricted area.
Don't touch me.
I've asked you several times to get out of a restricted area, sir.
I don't care. Where's the sign?
Do you have identification?
Where's the sign? Do you have identification?
I don't need identification. I'm in a restricted area.
Yes, you do. You're a police officer, right?
This is not open to the public.
You're part of the department, right?
I've already identified myself, and this is not open to the
great.
public.
That's great.
Are you okay? Go call someone else. We don't need you.
Why not?
Okay.
I work here and I'm telling you.
Thank you.
You don't know goddamn thing.
Thank you.
You're fucking welcome. Learn how to fucking act, you fucking piece of shit.
Why you gotta escalate the situation?
Why can't you
Why you
guys
gotta
get out
escalate the
of
situation?
Okay.
Hey, we don't even need
Why you gotta
so-
escalate the situation? Why you gotta escalate the situation?
I'm gonna go get some
Get the
handcuffs.
hell out of here. Go ahead. Yeah, you're dismissed.
Do not follow me. Do you understand? You are in a restricted
You're
area.
dismissed. You're dismissed.
You need to stay right here.
You're dismissed. Get the hell out of here. You're dismissed.
Yeah, go take that stick out of your ass.
So you could say this is private and we gotta listen to you?
No,
Are you serious?
if I'm in charge, if I work here, yes.
So you can choose, but you don't.
I need to find a sign where it says
It's like if
restriction.
you go to, it's like if you go to Save Mart. Listen, you don't own Save Mart, but the employee Save Mart
Fuck that guy, dude.
Fucking dickhead.
Almost 200 likes, folks. Let's do it. Punked him. You punked his ass.
And just because they say it doesn't mean we have to listen. You guys have to have signage posted. You have a fence, you have a gate, but they're wide open when we walked in. We recorded them.
Well, maybe that's something that needs to be fixed, right?
Exactly on you guys. And if there's a sign there that says we can't come in, then we can leave. Other than that, if there's no sign.
Does there have to be a sign?
Yes, there does. Yes, there does.
And
Because this is a public-funded area.
You have a gate wide
Why can't an
open.
employee or the owner of the property just tell you?
Who's the owner? Who's the owner of this property?
We fund this parking lot. We fund this parking lot.
Taxpayers, all of us.
Taxpayers, the people are the owners of it.
So just because the city of Merced owns something, that gives anybody a right to
Oh,
go out?
Yes, because you're part of the people. They paid for it.
Listen, unless it's
have.
gated and
Yes.
and put up. You know it's 602,
You don't like it,
right?
huh?
You know the trespassing laws. You have to have no trespassing signs up, right? Or your shit was closed. If your shit was closed, we can't come past the fence. You're wide open. How do people know they can't come in here and park and then go to the PD or something like that?
Well, they
Nobody
don't.
Exactly,
knows.
exactly, they don't.
Direct them to the front
And
door.
Exactly, they
Or
don't, though.
an
They
employee
don't,
that
though.
steps out and says, "Hey guys, this is
Or-
the wrong way. Why
or-
don't you go to the
Is
other
this-
side?"
is this a training
Starts going
facility?
crazy?
Is this a training facility?
Yes, sir.
How the fuck do you not know this?
What do you mean?
Our rights. How the fuck do you not know about signs?
Well, I
and
agree
penal
with you.
codes?
There should be a
Okay.
sign there.
Okay.
But when somebody comes out and says, "Hey guys, sorry, there isn't a sign there. You guys need to leave and go to the other
you
side."
agree.
How come you don't listen?
You agree
Because that's not trespassing at that
That
point.
guy acting like a drunk guy. That guy is acting crazy.
Right.
What's wrong with that guy? That guy smells like
I don't
alcohol.
know.
Can
So all I know is
have
we
a
came out here and we
breathalyzer test?
asked you
Can I
guys to go to
breathalyze
the
it?
other side.
Yeah, but asking
And you
and
guys
demanding are way
Yeah,
two
that's
different
different.
things,
That's different.
And you said you
We go by the
and
law.
you said you agree that there should be a sign. That still falls under your feelings, but that doesn't fall under law.
What's the law?
The law is there ain't no fucking signs and this open to the public, and if it's not forbidden, it's allowed. It's time for you guys to understand that shit, especially in these facilities.
So show me the code that
I
says
just
that.
showed you.
Go look it up.
No,
Show me the code that says
Yeah,
it's
show
supposed
us
to
the
be on the
code that
fence.
says this is private property.
That's the bottom line.
I'm asking you guys.
That's
You
the
guys
law.
are telling me, asking you guys to show me.
know it though.
Well, what law are
If
you
you can
guys
pull it up
enforcing?
and show us, we'll leave.
What law are you guys enforcing?
As far as I'm aware of, that there doesn't have to be sign posted.
Yes, there does. Yes, there does.
You're not
Because that's how you.
No,
That's
because
how you.
That's the thing. You're not the owner.
So if somebody
not the owner,
doesn't
this
have a
is
sign
public.
on the front of their property, anybody can just walk
that's
onto
not
it.
private property.
That's private property. That's private property.
That's
This is funded by the public, by the
You
city.
guys own it?
We own it.
This is
Yeah.
this is funded by the city.
You own part of
Anyone
it
who's-
too, but you pay for it out of your taxes that come out of our
Okay.
taxes.
Yeah.
You don't own this, we do.
Okay.
Okay. You don't
I
like
didn't
it.
know
You
that.
work here.
I know you don't
work
like
here.
it,
You
but
don't own it though.
that's the
As a
goddamn truth.
citizen, he does. As a citizen,
you're not
as an
the owner-
officer, you just work here.
You're not the owner
Yeah.
of this building,
There's
right?
two parts.
You're not the
to
owner
you
of this building?
No, I'm just an
Then you can't
employee.
just
See, so there we go.
This is a public. this is a
Remember,
public
you're a public
driveway.
servant. Remember that.
Okay.
You work for we the people, man.
This guy
So
needs
it's
to
about
treat
time.
people with respect. He needs to stop his attitude. He's acting like he's drunk on some kind of steroids. I don't know what that guy's on, but he needs to chill
And
out.
it's about time somebody came
He needs
over
to
here
chill
and
out,
educated you
seriously.
guys.
You had the power to de-escalate. Hey, what's your badge number, sir? Do you have one? No. Hey, why'd you have to come out so non-cordial? There's no sign. There's no sign telling us that we can't be in here.
Coming in, farmer, they're gonna close the gate and then they'll deal with them. We'll let patrol deal with them.
I need an apology from you, man.
What's your name? I need you to identify your piece of shit.
You're a piece of shit, dude.
Fucking retard.
Right, Padilla.
Padilla.
Here we go, guys. Look at, here we go.
Oh snap! Here we go.
How you doing today, buddy? Hey, do you work here, man?
Hey, can I talk to you guys outside the gate, if possible?
I mean, I'd rather talk right here, but
Is there a reason why we can't go outside the gate?
Is there a reason we have to step out the gate?
I'm sorry?
Is there a reason we have to step out over
Well, I
there?
understand this is a police station, but this is a gated area.
Okay.
yeah, no, we
For
get
our
that.
patrol car.
Well, the gate wasn't closed,
Is it Saley?
right? And
Officer Saley.
and
Yeah, Saley.
and there's no sign up there that says no that doesn't say no trespassing.
Talk to you guys real quick out here then.
You can go out there, man. We'll follow
Officer
you.
Saley?
Saley.
Saley, yeah.
Saley, all right.
what it
What's up,
says.
Hey,
Saley?
so what's the deal, man?
Wait a minute, are you the supervisor?
I'm sorry?
Are you the supervisor? Oh, we'll just wait for the supervisor.
Yeah, man, some guy in there with regular clothes on came out with his boots, stepping on me, getting in my face, impeding my movement. Like,
Okay, I wasn't here, so I don't know.
You know, that's not cool, man. That guy's crazy. And that guy smelled like alcohol, man.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's not cool. You guys have people that drink working here?
If that's the case, bro, I'll bring a 12 or we'll all get
Yeah.
fucked up right here.
I'm good. Thank you.
That guy is crazy, bro.
Yeah, we need to get him identified too, bro. The guy in the blue.
Yeah, he's
Came out
nuts,
here all
man.
aggressive. And
Hey, so let me
Got
ask
it
you
in his
this,
face,
Officer
got it in
Saley.
my
Do you
face.
know if there's a no trespassing sign on this fence?
I'm sorry?
Do you know for a fact if there's a no trespassing sign on
Well,
this
you guys are
fence?
asking for the sergeant, right? He said he's going to wait for the
Oh,
sergeant.
okay.
Okay, cool. Then you're dismissed. You guys can go. Yeah. You guys can go
we
inside
got
if
called
you...
out here.
I know, but you're
We're not just
dismissed,
out
but-
here to annoy
I know,
you guys or
but you
anything.
said we'll wait. So we'll wait.
Okay, I'll wait with you guys then.
I'm on lunch right now, but
Bro, just bounce. You're good.
You gotta eat, man.
I know. We have to wait for the supervisor anyways.
yeah, he'll be on his way. Once he gets here, then
Yeah.
Yeah, because that guy came out here, man, trying to bark orders at us and push us around and tell us that there's no trespassing signs, but we don't see him, bro. And, you know, what's not forbidden is allowed.
not guaranteed, but I almost want to say it's gonna be that sentence on that sliding door.
Right.
If that's so,
That door needs to be closed.
That one, bro.
Yeah, the thing is
Yeah,
it's wide
and
open, and then that door was wide
if so-
open.
and if
like
so,
it's
we'll-
all wide open. Like we could come and park in here because it's open to the public.
Yeah.
At that point, you got it wide open.
Yeah, and if
If
so
it was
is then we'll go.
closed
But the thing
and
is,
all
it's
that,
it's
then
not
we
showing.
can't
There's
come
no way
in.
we can read it, you know. So how do we know?
But if it's
back
open
there,
to
it's
the
that
public,
sign.
Right.
to the
Right now, when our
public is
sergeant
open
gets
to
here,
the
he'll
public.
speak to you guys.
Well, it's kind of like a house that has a gate, right?
What was that?
It's
Yeah,
kind of
but
like
a
a house
house
that
is
has a gate.
private. You gotta remember that. This
This
is
is a
public.
This is taxpayer
You
funded.
gotta remember that. There's a big difference. A lot of the times we get that scenario. Well, if a house or a business or this and that, this is neither a house nor a business. This is a public entity that's put on public property. And if you guys don't have it's secured, it's open to the public. It's open for us.
Because there are signs,
That's the
unauthorized
bottom line.
personnel. You know
But
that.
thank you for being at least professional, unlike the
way
drunk guy that
different
came
than the
out.
guy
Man, that guy was off the hook.
That guy's dangerous. That guy
You
needs to
smell
be
like
on the
some
force.
vodka,
If he's on the
huh?
force.
I'm
If
about to
he's
get
on the
drunk off
force.
his
He's
breath.
probably in trouble.
That's not good.
No, yeah, he was bad, man. You'll see the video.
Sounds good.
Got in my face, stepping on me. Got in his face, crazy, screaming.
the same as that they apologize. You know what I'm saying? I doubt he'll do it, but to me, that's what I like to distinguish real men from pieces of shit that don't belong on the force. That makes you guys look bad. When you guys, like I said, you have a good attitude, you're trying to be a good cop. That's the kind of shit that makes you guys look bad, bro.
In reality, both of you, he's holding you guys back.
And the sad thing,
like, damn, why'd you have to do that? You know what I mean?
I didn't hear that happen, so I don't know.
You'll see. I mean, I'm sure you guys watch some of these videos, right? A video pops up and it says Merced Police. You guys are gonna check it out.
Or they get a bad light
bad-
shown by Merced
They get a
PD,
bad
you know?
taste, you know. So come on.
Part of it is we'd rather.
So we want to avoid that, you know. That's why we film.
Look,
We
we
want
get more views when
transparency.
somebody acts like
you know?
a dumbass. That's for sure. But we'd rather not. You know what I mean? We'd rather just come and say Merced did cool, man. All the rumors are wrong, but right now the rumors seem to be right. That guy was a prick.
That guy was
Pushing
horrible.
people and touching people, you guys can't do that. When are you allowed to put your hands on somebody?
yeah, we were all chill, man. Nobody created disturbance.
YouTube channel or what?
He doesn't.
No, he's all
that guy
separate.
doesn't understand
We're
that
all
unless we
individuals.
break the law, we have authority over him. So he doesn't understand that.
How long have you been working here?
I'm sorry?
How long have you
About
been
3
working
years.
here? 3 years? And then you?
That's what's
3 years?
up. Oh, that's what's up.
Do you guys know the First Amendment?
You know it, but I'm not gonna recite it right now.
Do you know it?
Huh?
Could
Yeah.
you recite it if you wanted to?
If I wanted to, yeah, but I'm not gonna recite it right now. I'm
You
on
know,
lunch, man. I'm
let-
literally on lunch.
Let me just say, it's not hard, bro. I could recite it really quick like that.
Here we go. Here we go. What's going on, gentlemen? How's it going, Sergeant? How you guys doing? Pretty good. How you doing? Good. Hey, just do me a favor, don't block the entrance and exit. Yeah.
Yeah, we're not.
How you guys doing? Not too bad. And
What's your
two,
name,
it's
sir? Drum.
Yes, sir.
You got a badge number, Drum? I'm sorry.
M39.
Oh, M39. Sergeant. All right.
No,
I didn't see
no
that.
worries, no worries. Hey, just don't block exit entrances.
Yep.
Okay. And actually, this is private property. The gate's opened, so I'm not gonna give you guys a hard time today because it is supposed to be off limits. But you guys fill whatever you guys want. Okay. Just don't block the exit entrance.
That sign right there, what does that sign say?
Police vehicles only.
Police vehicles only.
Yeah.
There is no sign that says no trespassing with the penal code on there. Until there's a sign that says that this is open to the public, right?
Right.
As long as your gate's open, yeah. That gate was open and that gate.
Right.
Yeah.
You're wide
That's
open.
why I'm not giving you guys a hard time.
Yeah,
Cool.
but your officer did came
Yeah,
out
there's
and
some
started
guy
pushing
in
our guys.
Yeah,
and
he literally
Some
forced
guy in
us
there,
out.
He's
By,
dressed in regular clothes.
Hey,
He's
I
got
think
some
that's him right
cowboy
there.
boots. I think he just opened the door.
Okay, we'll go take care
In
of
my
it.
face,
that guy was
stepping
pushing
on
with
me.
elbows and
That's
stuff.
a lawsuit. You know that, right? You guys don't want that.
And it's all on film, bro.
You know, and it's
we
all
need to
on film.
identify him as well.
I need to know. I need
yeah,
to get
you
his
won't
name.
identify as,
We need a complaint form. Actually, the complaint form's at Central Station.
Central Station.
we at least we need his name in order
Yeah,
to be
we
able
need at
to
least
ask
his
the
name.
I have to
question.
go. I don't know who it is. I'll have to go see who it is.
Yeah.
Thank you. You can.
Can we line him up? Get a lineup.
Because if that's the case, we'll take care of it internally. So.
Yeah, but we need
Beautiful day in the life.
Yes, sir.
Everything good?
Yeah. Why is it that the ones that are dressed in uniform are much nicer than the ones that are not dressed in uniform?
The ones that are
There's
not
two
dressed
that were not dressed in uniform that were straight assholes.
in-
Excuse
I
my
have no
language.
idea. I don't know who they are.
But the ones in uniform have been nice.
I don't know.
That's weird.
It's got some cameras going on.
Yeah, man.
That's all right. That's all right.
Oh, Lieutenant, you see, that's
I
what's
am.
up.
I'm the lieutenant.
All right, I need to guess that guy's name. He's dressed in regular clothes. He's got cowboy boots
got a
on.
blue
He's bald.
polo.
You
He
don't
looks
know
like
who
a
he is. He's got a blue polo on.
Yeah, I don't know. I came down here to get a computer.
All right, I just need to get his name, and then we'll be out of your hair.
I wish I knew who
There's
he
a
was.
sergeant in there trying to get the info, but we need to make sure we get it because of what we got on camera. Could be a lawsuit. We need that name.
Sure.
It's a big deal. You know?
What was your name, Lieutenant?
Sure. I'm Lieutenant Dan Dabney.
Dan Dabney. Yeah,
Dabney.
Dabney.
D-A-B-N-E-Y. Everyone calls me
Gavin.
Dagny and all sorts of different names. So yeah, I'll see what I can find
All right,
out.
thank
Thanks.
you. Like a badge number or something?
He does, but not. I don't know what his badge number is off the top of my head.
All right,
Okay.
cool.
Because he's not. He's off duty today.
So I'm guessing he's the only Avery in the department, right?
Yes, sir.
Because it's a small department.
Oh, hold on.
All right,
He's
cool.
off duty and acted like that?
Yeah, that's
He's
not
off duty
good.
training right now.
Off duty
Oh, that's
training.
not good.
And he's a
Give
training
him
officer
some
as
more
well?
training.
Yep.
Yeah.
He needs to be off.
So-
That's scary.
What I can suggest you guys do is go down to the department. They have the complaint forms. Fill them
Right.
out. Okay. And if you guys could send me, because we don't have video out here.
Okay.
But if you guys have it on video, if you guys can send me that video email.
Oh, yes.
Do you have a card, your card?
I don't on me, but I'll give you my email address.
Yeah.
Does that work?
Yes.
Perfect,
Yeah.
perfect.
It's
perfect.
drume, D-R-U-M-E, like the instrument, at cityofmerced.org.
Drum E.
Yeah. So if you guys can get me that, then I can look through it and see what's going on.
Cool.
Thank you.
Sound good?
Thank you. Perfect. Yeah.
All right, gentlemen. Do me one favor, because it's You guys can be here. I'm not gonna, like I said, I'm not gonna harass you guys for being inside because the gate is open.
Right.
Okay. But don't stand right here.
Right.
Because if we don't know you're gonna come out,
we won't block it.
It's outgoing too, so.
you know what I mean? It's just.
I don't want to get knocked out.
No, I mean, we someone comes out, they don't know you're here. I mean, it's
Especially if you're in a
Drum,
hurry.
drum, and then the letter E.
Yes.
At what?
At cityofmerced.org.
City of Merced.
Yes, sir.
Is this a training facility?
No, it's our South Station. But they train new guys out of stuff for, DUIs and stuff like that. We're doing classroom stuff.
Did I teach him about the First Amendment? Because that guy knows nothing about it. Everybody knows nothing about it, man.
Whatever you guys can send it to me. That way we have a copy.
Yeah.
Like I said, we don't have video out here.
All right.
And then we're not wearing video cameras like we are today.
Yeah, we'll make sure we
That's
get
what's
that complaint form put in, and then
It's right there. If you go in Central Station, right there when you walk in, there's a complaint form. You just fill it out, and then when you guys have it filled out, bring it back down.
The other guy that was out here with Avery,
Farmer.
he did try to back Avery up by telling us to leave and stuff like that, but he did have a good attitude. I just wanna
Yeah,
say
he
that.
wasn't aggressive.
Okay.
But
Yeah, the
he was-
difference between you, the two that came before you, the
And the
lieutenant
lieutenant.
who just walked in, and Framer, all completely different attitudes,
Yeah.
personalities, and reactions compared to that other individual, which is train them
Yeah,
up,
we
man.
got-
like I said,
coach them up.
If you guys got the video evidence, you guys send it to me. We'll take it from
Yeah,
there.
you guys will get. I mean,
Thank you,
it's-
man. We appreciate that.
we
Okay.
post that
Alright.
shit. There's gonna be thousands of emails coming, so you guys will have it. Coach them up, man. That shit was crazy. It could have went bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
That
you get
guy-
an
that guy
off-duty
needs to be off the
officer
force.
pushing us
Yeah,
for no
he
reason.
really does. He's
People
out
like
of
that
control.
go
back
wrong on
next
the
thing
phone.
you
I'm not going to say either
Fine.
way, because I wasn't here to see what happened.
For sure.
No, but you'll see it. I'll send
You
you
know, the
you'll see
video.
it.
And you can see that we're not really that bad. We're not trying to agitate you guys or nothing like that. Like, I even apologized to him because I feel like I was a little rude to him earlier.
Good. My heart
And
feelings.
like I'm saying, like even that guy, is he even man enough to come out and apologize that he was wrong?
I'm not gonna
You
bring
see
it
what
out
I'm
here.
saying?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
He's
No,
boiling.
but you see what I mean? It's like,
No, I get it.
you know.
I get
We'll
it.
drop everything.
Does he
if
still have his head on
calls
it?
me daddy.
Hey, does he still have his head on the pillow crying?
I'm
Does he
playing.
still have a head on his pillow crying?
Who's that, Avery?
Avery.
I don't know.
He looked like he
I talked
wanted
to
to,
him.
he needed tissue and a hug,
Yeah,
man,
he
when he was
was,
going in there.
Well, no,
Can
you'll
you guys,
see the video.
can you guys hook him up, please, with the...
He looks a little stressed.
Sing him a little
sure they
song
got
and
their
rub
bottle.
his ear a little bit.
All right. You guys
All
anything
right,
else for me?
No, we're good. Thank you so much,
Take it off,
Sergeant.
man.
You guys be safe,
That's
okay?
all, guys.
Okay.
We got the sergeant out here, sir.
Yeah, Officer Avery, number 211, badge number 211.
211. Thank you so much.
Hey, here's the thing though, guys. This is not open to the public right here. You guys are welcome to go outside the gate or out to the front of the PD, no problem, because I'm going to close the gate and then you guys are going to be locked in here. Cool? I got you. I got you. No, then you're trespassing. You don't want to do that. So I appreciate it, guys.
Yeah. Hey, but you know though, Lieutenant.
Yes, sir.
Just to be clear, clarified.
Yeah.
When that gate's open, it's open to the public. right?
Technically,
Until-
it's not. We don't have any signage because I don't think the signage is still there.
I believe
Somebody probably took it.
Authorized.
It only
So the
says
only way to fix
police
okay,
vehicles.
I'm not that smart,
No,
but
yeah,
I
yeah.
do know some shit. Okay.
Yeah.
The only way to really fix that is go to the city manager or city attorney even and make sure that it's even legal to actually implement that what you're saying, right? To make sure that because there actually is no penal code. There's not a no, and if there is a no trespassing sign, it has to have a penal code on
There
it.
you go.
So
Yeah, so it's just a matter of signage. We don't have the signage
Right.
up. We've never had you guys over here.
Yeah.
It's that simple. And we just normally the people in this general area don't come back here. That's all. And so because of all the police cars and stuff
a
like
lot
that.
of times officers tell us, "Yeah, if you just call and let us know." But what kind of American would I be if I had to ask for freedom? Not only
I
that,
hear you.
if we don't give you guys the element of surprise, how are we going to be able to come and find the tyrants like Avery, who comes out here and he's all mad and trying to beat everybody up? And look at you guys, man. You have a smile, and I'm not going to say, man, I'm not going to lie. You got a hell of a cool smile. You're like,
I
oh,
appreciate it.
cheerful. And I'm like, man,
Hey,
I know.
I get what you guys are saying.
So,
I get what you're
yeah.
saying. Yeah,
I
I mean, freedom of speech, freedom. You guys, we have freedoms. That's why it's a,
Right.
Authority doesn't come from shouting or intimidation. It comes from the law. When officers forget that, it's up to the people to remind them. This incident is proof. Knowing your rights isn't confrontational, it's essential. And sometimes, the calmest voice in the room is the one holding the Constitution.